Welcome to the video training program of Touch EMR, the fast, simple, and integrated EMR that adapts to you. We're excited to show you everything Touch EMR can do to streamline your practice. So let's get started.
Hey everybody, welcome to this training video on 4 ways to increase referrals with your EMR. Here's the first way. When a patient comes into your clinic, you can hand the patient an iPad and ask the patient to complete their own intake. We at intouchemr.com have a dedicated iPad app which you can learn more about at intouchemr.com or in the Apple App Store by just searching for Touch EMR, 3 separate words. When the patient enters their information inside the iPad during part of the intake process, you can ask the patient if they know someone else who might be a good candidate for your services. It's as simple as that. One of the best ways to get referrals is to ask. It's as simple as that. A lot of patients don't refer other patients because of 2 reasons. They either assume that you don't have room to take on more referrals, or quite simply, they haven't been asked. When you ask a patient to give you referrals and you ask more than once, because patients need to be reminded, and you're good at what you do, which of course you are, the patient will actually feel obligated to refer someone. In fact, you have to make it easy for the patients to refer. We go into a lot of detail about that in my Referral Ignition training program, which you can learn more about at referralignition.com. But like I said, there are 4 ways to increase patient referrals. 1 is ask them during the patient intake. Number 2, appointment reminders. Your EMR system should automatically do text and voice appointment reminders, and during the appointment reminder there's no problem telling the patient we look forward to seeing you on such and such date. By the way, we're never too busy for your referrals, so if you know of any friend or family member whom you can refer to us, please do so, because we are a small business and we depend on word of mouth referrals. By the way, all this can happen automatically, completely automatically, and we do that in intouchemr.com. The third way, which is huge, is if you have your patient's name and email address in your EMR, which hopefully you do, using technologies like therapynewsletter.com, your EMR system can automatically take the patient's name and email and put it into your newsletter account. Now, once the patient's name and email is inside your newsletter account, whether you're a chiropractor and use chiropracticnewsletter.com, whether you're a therapist and use therapynewsletter.com, or whether you're a dentist and use instantdentalnewsletter.com. What happens is the patient automatically starts getting emailed newsletters twice a month, in addition to print newsletters that you can print out and circulate to your patients. So that happens automatically, and the newsletters are designed and written by us in a way to automatically increase referrals. So that's a great way to increase referrals. And the 4th way, which is actually pretty amazing, is as long as you have the patient's address in your EMR, which of course you do, you can automatically send greeting cards to patients. You can send thank you cards to patients. You can send cards to patients that ask them for referrals. I mean, a simple script to use with patients, whether it's in a greeting card, on a phone call, in person-to-person interaction, or even in an email, is we're never too busy for your referrals. We are a small business and we depend, use the word depend, we depend on word of mouth referrals from valued patients like you. We don't market like big businesses do. We simply depend, we're a small business and we depend on word of mouth referrals from valued patients like you. And the best way you can thank us is by referring a friend or family member. Here's a little sheet of paper that you can fill out where you can actually circle whether it's, family member, friend. In fact, you can give them names of different relatives or different types of professionals rather. You can say uncle, aunt, accountant, attorney. Circle those individuals. In fact, jog their memory and say, circle these individuals, put down their name and number, and we'll contact them to set up an appointment. So I've gone into I've given you a lot of suggestions. The greeting card automation is actually built into intouchemr.com. As long as you have a patient's name and email, the system can automatically send greeting cards to those patients. Unbelievable way to communicate with patients and automate the follow-up. I mean, everyone talks about referrals, getting more referrals, building relationships with patients, but We at intouchemr.com have used software to automate as much as possible. And that's what allows your practice to grow, to gain a good reputation, and to continuously keep getting more patients. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope we get a chance to show you a demo of what we can do at intouchemr.com. Thanks.
Thanks for watching this video training from InTouch EMR, the fast, simple, and integrated EMR that adapts to you. We'll see you in the next training module.